Welcome to another update on Tropical Cyclone Hola via the Force 13 to Australia, Oceania channel. We're bringing this update on behalf of Nathan. Listen to the life of the Tropical Cyclone up to a few hours ago. Tropical Cyclone 12P Hola, according to the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's current advisory, has the cyclone 110 nautical miles north-northwest of Port Vila, Vanuatu, and has tracked westward at 8 knots. In addition to Tropical Cyclone Hola, we have three other areas of interest. Here's the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's current status chart. 98p over here in the Gulf of Carpentaria is now on their books. Here's the track chart on the Tropical Cyclone, which is a Category 2 and is heading towards a Cat 3 level. In this update, we'll relay some of the information currently in place by Vanuatu. At 2 p.m. local time, the Tropical Cyclone was located at 16.1 degrees south, 167.4 degrees east. The Vanuatu Met Office is updating every 3 hours. And it's located about 55 kilometres northwest of La Map and 75 kilometres west-northwest of Ambrium. Apology for the pronunciations. Moving in a west-northwest direction at 15 kilometres an hour. I'm favouring the west-northwest direction, but in a slower speed. Sustained winds, 95 kilometres an hour, 50 knots. Forecast to be 16.6 degrees south, 166.3 degrees east within the next 6 hours. Damaging gale force winds at 75 kilometres an hour, 40 knots, expected to continue to affect Sanma, Panama, Malampa, Shifa provinces today and into the next 24 hours. Destructive storm force winds of 110 kilometres an hour, gusting to 160 kilometres an hour, are also expected to continue to affect those areas, including the Shepherd's Group and Ipai. The Vanuatu National Disaster Management Office advises that the red alert is now in effect for those stated regions. Phenomenal seas also. Now here's a look at the Pivotal Weather website and total accumulated rainfall. The scales at the bottom of the screen, and what I look for in this model is the area in yellow and dark brown. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre is also reporting that Hola is to continue with rapid intensification. Here's the NOAA floaters on the system, and there is information leading towards a small eye. I did manage to capture the International Space Station flying over the cyclone earlier today, Wave height is 12 feet. Here's a look at the 24-hour shear tendency. You can clearly see where the cyclone is located. The red icon. Upper level divergence is healthy, and also for Invest 98p. And please monitor the AU channel because there's quite a bit of information to be broadcasted. This is the A50 millibar vorticity. We have 98p up there in the Gulf of Carpentaria in the Tropical Cyclone Vanuatu, and we have a low pressure system to the west of the North Island of New Zealand. Here's the Fiji's track, and the Bureau of Meteorology is now monitoring a low to the east or in the Coral Sea that is expected to track west over Cape York into the Gulf of Carpentaria. Precipitable water, you can clearly see the area in pink. The precipitable water values, the right hand side of the screen. Here's the current service chart from the Fiji Meteorology Office. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre is indicating that Hola could peak at 125 knots after recurving to the southeast, but it's far too early to say what the cyclone is going to do. It was on a westerly direction, it's now changed to a west northwesterly. And tropical tidbits. Here's a couple of tracks on the system. Caution needs to be applied when viewing non-official weather sources. The picture does change. And please stay tuned to this channel and the AU channel.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.